Hello everyone, Michael Babcock here, also known as the Disney Dude. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content, and hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Here are today's Walt Disney World stories. Alright, story number 1. Disney has set up an extended outdoor queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. They are now transitioning into a standby line. So they are predicting that the standby line is going to be very long. So that's why they're opening up the extended outdoor queue. It's kind of hard to tell. I would assume that they're going to do the same for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I don't know, because Tiana's Bayou Adventure the queue is obviously a lot more bigger. So we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, Disney's getting ready because the the regular standby queue opens tomorrow. So, and as well as Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So they are preparing for a massive crowd. So so we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. We'll have to keep you in the loop on it. You know, Guardians is not my favorite ride. So I won't ever, I'm not gonna go on it. So, but I'll still keep my eyes on the queue for you. I definitely will keep an eye on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That queue, we are predicting that it's going to be very long. I don't know how long it's going to be, though. I don't know if it's going to be like when Splash Mountain closed and the line was backed out almost all the way to Adventureland. I don't know. I have no idea. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Tiana's Bayou Adventure holds a lot more people at one time than Guardians of the Galaxy does. The pre-shows are enormous for Guardians of the Galaxy. So those pre-shows hold a lot of people. But the ride itself is, a smaller capacity. The nice thing is it's dual loading. So that makes it nice. Any Disney ride that is dual loading is great, So Guardians, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which loads, I think, like, I don't know. Let's see, there's 12 rows. There's 6 in each. So, I think they load, I think it's like 2 at a time, anyway. Two or, I can't remember if it's 2 or 4 at a time. But Tiana's Bayou Adventure is a big capacity ride. So, and that helps. So, any ride that's dual loading, whether it be Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, Pirates of the Caribbean, Small World, or Big Thunder Mountain, which is another one. Any attraction that's dual loading moves a lot quicker. So, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So we'll definitely keep you in the loop. But Disney is getting prepared for that extended queue for Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, the next story is roofing has partially been installed at Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land. So, all right, I'm gonna stop for a rant for this. Okay, Toy Story Land is, it's no secret I don't like that land. It's garbage. I don't like it. When there was only one counter service restaurant, and that was Woody's Lunchbox, and then they had to add Roundup Rodeo Barbecue because there wasn't enough. There was only one restaurant in the land. Okay, and it's like, look, you have the foresight to see this. Okay, you have the foresight to see this. They chose not to do that. Okay, and the lack of shade at Woody's Lunchbox or in Toy Story Land as a whole is another big issue. We are in Florida. Okay, we are in one of the hottest states in the United States. Okay, so for some reason Disney doesn't want to build extra shade structures because it just costs too much money. And it's like, look, your main concern should be the guests. Okay, sticking them in 100-degree heat with 90% humidity is not good. It is not good. That's not good show. That is not good show. Okay, so that's on you. That's on Disney for not making that land more having more shade in that land, and that's shame on them. Shame on them, because they're paying for it now, because Toy Story Land needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work, because most of that land, I would venture to say probably 90% of that land is outside. And that is brutal. That is very brutal in this Florida weather. So I really hope that Disney kind of learns from their mistakes, and I hope they figure this out. That I hope they're saying to themselves, "Oh crap, we really should build more shade structures because you really need it. You really need it in this state." Okay, so but I truly hope that they figure this out. That they really figure this out, because Toy Story Land needs more shade. It really needs more shade. Okay, so I really hope they figure this out. And shame on them for not figuring this out earlier. But that was a Bob Chapek thing. Okay, that was a Bob Chapek thing. He was like, "No, we're not building extra shade structures because that's going to cost too much money." Well, you know what? You're paying for that now. You're paying for that now. So you have to spend the money anyway. So you should learn from your mistakes the first time, and then after that be like, "You know what? We made that mistake before. We're not making it again." And build more shade structures. So I really hope that Disney is figuring that out now. All right, our next story is the Ye Old Christmas Shop in the Magic Kingdom. The sign has been removed. This is probably due to probably just touching it up. It's outside in those Florida elements all year round, so this is probably just to touch it up. So but just keep that in mind when you go to the Magic Kingdom, that the sign's not going to be there for the Ye Old Christmas Shop. So So you'll have to look, you have to look for it now. But the sign's getting touched up. All right, the next story is construction is seemingly complete on the new playground at Epcot. So the new playground that's down the street from the Imagination Pavilion, just before you cross into the World Showcase. If you look to your right, if you go on the right side, if you're not on the left side facing Test Track, but if you're on the other side, if you look to your right, there's a huge area there that's got fake turf and everything. That's where this playground is going to go. That's where this playground is going to go. So I hope that that they're going to open up this playground pretty soon. So it'll give kids more stuff to do, because they've tried to build a smaller playground in the past, and it didn't work. It didn't work. It wasn't big enough. So I hope that this playground will be a lot better. All right, our next story is the ice skating figure has finally returned to It's a Small World at the Magic Kingdom for over a couple years. Okay, look, I've ranted and raved about maintenance and everything. There is no reason for these animatronics to be broken for a long time, and there should be no reason why these animatronics are missing for months and months and years and years. So I'm glad to see that this figure is back. Now they just need to fix the zebra. The zebra was broken, so they need to fix him. Hopefully he won't be broken for years. So, but at least it is nice. It is nice that the ice skating figure is back at Disney, and I really hope, because I really want Disney to succeed. I really, really do. Okay, so I really hope that they're figuring out these maintenance issues and everything, because they need to address these. They need to address these, especially with the ride like It's a Small World, because It's a Small World has been around for over 50 years at the Magic Kingdom. Okay, I don't know if these animatronics are 50 or are over 50 years. I don't know that, but if they are, I truly hope that Disney takes more care of them. And I truly hope that that's what they're doing for Grand Fiesta Tour at Epcot, featuring the three Caballeros, because those three animatronics, Jose, Panchito, and Donald, those are not new to that attraction. They were an opening day attraction at the Magic Kingdom. They were in an opening day attraction at Magic Kingdom called Mickey Mouse Revue. Okay, so those animatronics are well over 50 years as well. So I truly hope that Disney takes better care of these older animatronics, or if they replace them, hopefully they will be replaced with the newer, slicker, more advanced audio animatronics. But again, I am glad that Disney is at least attempting to make repairs on these figures, because I've already done my rant of going through these rides and looking how broken down everything is. So I really hope that Disney has figured that out. I really, really hope that Disney has figured that out. Because nobody wants to ride these rides and seeing broken animatronics and broken effects and everything, because it makes the rides cheap. It makes them look cheap. And it really cheats the guests. It really cheats the guests. And that goes against Walt Disney's philosophy. That if you cheat the guests, you're never going to see them again. So I really hope that Disney has figured that out. And if they have, kudos to them. And if they haven't, then we're still going to rant about that, about maintenance, okay? So, again, I really, really hope that they have figured that out. Alright, our next story is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin gets a new digital projector at the end of the ride. So, if you have been on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, at the end of the ride you go through that tunnel that right before you see Zurg defeated at the end of the ride. So when you go through that tunnel and you're shooting at Zurg and everything, that was a very old film projector that projected the image on it, the images in the tunnel. So again, kudos to them. I haven't been on the ride yet, so I haven't experienced it yet. But when I go to Magic Kingdom, I'm gonna ride Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, and look at this new digital projector, because these older rides, they need to be updated. So I'm glad that they are updating this to digital now instead of just the regular film projectors, because the regular film projectors, they wear out. The film wears out after a long time. So we've seen that with Muppet Vision 3D. Okay, they moved to a digital projector, although that's not going to last much longer. But they moved to a digital film projector with that one. I assume that they're going to do a digital projector in the new Little Mermaid show at Hollywood Studios. So I hope that they're going to move to a digital projector there, because before that closed, those film clips looked really in rough shape. They looked really bad. It was like you couldn't even hardly tell what it was anymore. So I hope that this new Little Mermaid show gets that new projector, the new digital projectors as well. Now, if we could just get Walt Disney Presents, that new digital, if we could just get that film digital, that would be great, because that film is just deteriorating. Every time I see that film, it's like, oh my Lord. It's like, guys, this does not look good. You need to update this projector, okay? So I really hope that Disney gets around to doing that as well. So, but good on them. Good on them for switching to digital projectors, because the old film projectors are wearing out. All right. Now this last story I want to talk about is kind of a rant, I don't understand, but so parents leave a kid in a stroller at Disneyland while they go ride Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Look, I really don't know what to say in this situation, because I don't have kids of my own, so I don't really know what to say. California, their climate is a little bit different than Florida. you can't really leave a kid in a stroller here in Florida. It's just way too hot for that. But it's I think that that's really stupid. I think that that is really, really dumb on the parents' part to just leave your kid in the stroller, because you can do a rider swap. Okay, you can do a rider swap. One person goes and does the ride, and the other person can stay and watch the kid, and then the next person can go, and then the other person that just went on the ride can stay with the kid while that person goes and does the ride. Okay? People, do a rider swap. Don't leave your kids in an unattended stroller in a crowded theme park where you don't know people. Okay? Someone could walk off with your kid. Someone could walk off with your kid, and you may never see them again. Okay? That is really, really, really dangerous. Really dangerous. And you don't know how lucky you are that kid was not kidnapped. So, if anyone has kids is watching this, please don't do that. Don't leave your kids in strollers, especially in theme parks, because you never know. You just don't know who's there. You don't know any. You don't. It's full of strangers that you don't know, that is ready and willing to kidnap a kid at any moment. And I don't want to be that guy. I really don't want to be that guy of, being a pessimist and everything. But I'm just trying to be realistic. Okay? I'm just trying to be realistic here. Okay? So, I would just err on the side of caution. Okay? Don't leave your kids in unattended strollers. And don't leave, your purses or your wallets or anything else valuable in strollers. Okay? Because you really shouldn't trust you shouldn't trust everybody that goes to these theme parks. Okay? Again, a little pessimistic, but I'm just trying to be realistic to this situation. Okay? So, but that's my 2 cents on the subject. But if anyone has kids, let me know how you feel on this subject, because again, I don't have kids, so that's not something that I have experienced, and hopefully I never will have to experience. Okay? So, but I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh, but maybe someone in the comments can let me know. But that's not my area of expertise, okay? But it would just seem to me that that's dangerous. That is dangerous, and you really shouldn't probably do that, okay? So, but there you are. There are the 7 stories. Again, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel for more content. I thank you guys very much for watching this video. You guys stay safe and healthy. We will see you real soon. And remember that tomorrow is just a dream away.